Hey, what's up, guys? BlastphamousHD on the mic, coming at you guys with yet another Tales from the Hood. This is a story I like to call The Legend of Lightning Hands. Alright, now, I'm 13, me and a bunch of my homeboys, we're hanging out in the living room of my crib, and we get word of this kickback that's supposed to be held at this motherfucking park. The problem with this is, this park in particular is in one of the worst areas of where I lived at. It's in the middle of the fucking hood. We ain't know nobody over there, man. If we be going in blind. Now, we all wanted to go to this, so we're like, look, you know what, we're just gonna roll in deep as fuck. For all y'all white people listening to this shit, deep as fuck means more than 3 people. We gather up fucking 10 of us. Now we all go roll to this fucking kickback. We get to the kickback, everyone's having a great time. It's fucking cool as shit. I mean, you'd think people were barbecuing, except there was no fucking free food, unfortunately for me. But I'm talking to these 2 ugly ass chicks over at the fucking monkey bars. We're laughing, we're joking and shit, and out of nowhere we hear a commotion going on behind us. Now, we fucking turn around to see what the hell is going on. We see a whole bunch of fucking kids running to get towards this big ass fucking commotion. And kids are circling around. So of course the first thing I think, and of course the other girls think as well, they're like, oh shit, it's a motherfucking fight. Fights are some of the most entertaining shit that happens in the fucking hood. So of course me and the girls, we run over to see who's getting their ass whooped in the middle of this fucking circle. Now, our group consisted of mostly small fucking people. Except for this one dude in our group, I'ma call him Eric. Eric was a big motherfucker, okay? This was a big, burly, hate-throwing ass motherfucker. He's about twice my fucking size, twice as strong. He's like the enforcer of the group. We get to the middle of this fucking gathering, of course, only to see that Eric is in the middle of this bitch, and this other slightly taller kid, very fucking slightly, and they're both just standing still staring at each other. Now, Eric has his hands down to his side, his hands are balled in a fucking fist, and he's staring at the dude, but he's staring at the guy's hands, as if anticipating that he's about to fucking get hit. Now the other guy, he's got his hands down at his side and balled in the fist as well, but he's staring at Eric's face. And then he lifts his hands up and he's like, what the fuck you looking at my fist for, nigga? Right after he says that, he lets off 2 fast ass fucking punches, a jab leading into a right cross, right into Eric's fucking face. Now, if you would have blinked, you would have fucking missed it. That's how fast this son of a bitch punched Eric in his face with 2 punches. Add insult to injury, he punched Eric twice in the same fucking spot, in the same fucking eye. The whole crowd is like, oh shit. When Eric gets hit with both these fucking punches, it's fucking hilarious, because anyone who's ever seen a fucking movie of like a pimp or a really strong dude slapping the fuck out of a chick, that is the body language that Eric gave off when the punches fucking connected. This nigga fell backwards, pulled a 180 and landed face first onto the fucking grass and put both his hands over his eye, you know, and just didn't move, say shit, just he's fucking done. Now, of course, upon seeing this, his slightly taller opponent shoves both his fists into the fucking air and loudly exclaims, motherfucking lightning hands, nigga! And he starts shadow boxing and shit to add insult to fucking injury and shit. So then he starts walking off with his fucking entourage, you know, cause like nearly everyone there apparently knew of this motherfucker. Now, I understand that there's a group, okay? I came here in a group, and you just can't let your homeboy get beat the fuck up in front of you, okay? We're a group, goddammit. Alright, one of us goes, all of us go, goddammit. But I also understand what the fuck I just saw. Now, if he beat the shit out of Eric that badly, then I have no fucking chance at all against this motherfucker. But at the same time, I'm like, man, that's fucked up that he would do that to Eric. So I walk up to the guy, I decide that I'm gonna give this dude a piece of my mind, but I'm gonna try to do it as quietly and nicely as possible, in hopes that this dude just feels bad for beating up my friend when I tell him that he's a bad person for doing this, and then doesn't do the same thing to me that he just got done doing to fucking Eric. Okay, I need both my fucking eyes. So anyway, I walk up on the guy and I tap him on his back super softly. I'm like, hey man, you know, what's up? He's like, what's up, man? And I'm like, hey, of course I'm trying to say this in like the softest fucking voice possible, because I'm not trying to get beat the fuck up. Did you really have to do that to my friend? I mean, you know, nigga like, you know, puts his fist up and jumps at me, you know, like somebody stomps to try to scare somebody. He's like, get the fuck out of here, little nigga. I'm like, oh shit, nigga. I turned around and fucking ran and shit, and What's really funny is I remember going and finding one of the ugly chicks that I was entertaining at the monkey bars before all of this shit went down, and she was one of his friends. So I remember going to her and telling her, of course, you know, in nowhere near clear earshot of lightning hands, because, you know, I ain't trying to get beat the fuck up. I'm like, hey, you should go tell him that he was wrong for beating up my friend. Don't tell him I told you to say it, you know, but let him know that he should feel bad for doing that. After that, I go back to fucking Eric, man. You know, all 10 of us, man, we're surrounding Eric, you know, because he's our leader and shit. We're surrounding this nigga. I'll never forget this, man. We basically had to kind of drag him back to his fucking house. Luckily enough, his house wasn't that far away. It was maybe like a mile or two, maybe like 2 miles. But his eye was fucked, man. I remember him taking both his hands off his eyes to see the damage. His hands were just covered in fucking blood, man. And his eye was just, oh my god, his eye was just, I remember thinking, man, dude, I hope you don't lose your fucking eye, because it was that goddamn bad. So we take him back to his house, man. We knock on his door. His mom opens up the door. She's in her bathrobe, of course. She's one of those lazy ass motherfuckers, man. Doesn't work, no nothing, just stays at home all day. Upon seeing Eric and getting told what happened to him, and then finding out that none of the remaining 9 of us helped Eric in this horrific situation, she gets super fucking mad. She starts fucking screaming at us, "You motherfuckers! You cowardly son of a bitches! You mean to tell me that all 9 of you motherfuckers just stood there and watched my baby get the shit kicked out of him? There's 9 of you motherfuckers. You could have did something." And then one of us quietly exclaims, "But miss, he was 3 times our size. We wouldn't have stood a chance against him. We couldn't do anything." She wasn't having none of that fucking excuse ass shit. She's like, "No, fuck that shit. There's 9 of you little motherfuckers. Cause someone could have jumped on his back and did something. You could have grabbed his fucking legs or pushed him over or something. You some cowardly little motherfucker. Don't never fucking come at my goddamn house again. Fuck all you little niggas." And she slams the fucking door on us, man, and we felt hella bad. Not bad enough to take that type of ass whipping that Eric had just been exposed to, but bad enough as to where we didn't go back over his house. I couldn't look her in the face ever again. Like, I felt bad. I shouldn't have, because I couldn't have done shit, but I still felt bad. Well, fast forward a couple of days later, man, I see Eric in the hallways of the junior high that we were going to. He's got this big ass fucking World War II eye patch over his fucking eye. It's got medical tape. It's got gauze. It's got the whole fucking works. I mean, god damn. So of course the first thing I say when I see this nigga's eye, I point to his face and I'm like, damn. And this nigga, as if on cue, immediately starts recapping the fucking story, but in a completely different way than what I physically saw happen, alright? Apparently this nigga had forgotten that I was there, and or the injuries he had sustained from taking such an ass whooping were detrimental enough to give this nigga short-term memory, because the nigga apparently didn't remember that I was there. This is how the fight went in his eyes, or eye, because he couldn't see out of both of them. He only had one left. This nigga's like, "Oh, you mean this shit? Oh man, this is nothing, son. I was at the park, man. I was scrapping with this cat, man. We were fighting and shit. I uppercut that nigga, man. Y'all just going blow for blow, man. You know, I was hanging with him, man. I was holding it down, man. You know, I was keeping the hella street with mine. Out of nowhere, I fell. And then when I got up, you know, I touched my eye and I saw that blood and shit. I was like, oh shit, nigga, my eyes fucked up. And I got hella mad, man. I got up and I beat the fuck out of that dude, man. You know, you should see the way that nigga's face looks." I stop him before he can say anything else after he says that shit. I'm like, "Yo, Eric, man, I was there." And you should have seen the look of just complete fucking shock that was grossly apparent in this nigga's face after I said that shit. He didn't say shit for 10 seconds. And then he's like, "Oh shit, my bad." I can only imagine how many more fucking people he went around lying to, telling them that fucking shit, man. It was fucking hilarious, man. But that's my story for the day, man. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to leave me a like. Also, make sure to leave me a comment and tell me if you guys have ever seen somebody get beat the fuck up that you just couldn't help. Also, if you guys already haven't, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I have a whole lot of fucking stories like this to tell you guys. It's surprising how many of these type of stories I have. Thanks for coming and chilling with me. I'll see you guys later. Fucking BHD out, man.